Hi, I'm Lisa, and this is a UFO. And in a matter of minutes, you'll find out why this UFO is the secret to you becoming pregnant, finally. Even if you have major infertility issues that doctors can or can't explain. Curious? Just keep watching this short presentation, and I'll reveal why. Watch this presentation until the end, and you will also discover a little-known secret for greatly increasing your fertility and getting pregnant, without resorting to dangerous surgery and treatments. The 3 biggest infertility mistakes most women make that prevent them from ever getting pregnant, and how you can avoid them. I don't know how much longer I'll have this eye-opening presentation online, so watch this right now while you still can. Perhaps you believe you've tried everything there is to help you get pregnant. I know I did one time myself. Yet I can guarantee that you've never seen anything like what I'm about to reveal to you today. And one tip in particular will totally shock you, because if you ignore it, you may never be able to get pregnant, no matter how hard you try. Remember, I'm about to share with you some crucial information on how to become pregnant. Little-known tips to stop being so infertile and finally having the beautiful baby you always wanted in your life. First, however, I'm going to share a rather embarrassing story with you. I think you'll see why this turns my face red as a rose when you hear it in a few minutes, so keep watching. Deal? I wasn't always a fertility expert. In fact, far from it. I remember this as if it were yesterday, August 10th, 1996. And I remember it was really cloudy that day and my morale was low. I was wearing this tight shirt and a pair of jeans that clearly screamed, "So not pregnant." I was with my husband, John. We arrived at the best fertility clinic in New York, so we could get the results of yet another bunch of fertility tests. It had dawned on me that I was simply never going to get pregnant following the normal path and recommendations, and that it simply wasn't going to change unless I took action. And I did, just like you're about to today. Still, it took this one event, making the truth so crystal clear, to really move me into action, and to take me from a miserable, infertile woman to a glowing, proud mother of 2. We had just walked into the doctor's office to go over the results of the battery of tests, to figure out what was the infertility problem and how to fix it. We sat down, had a few words, and then the doctor started looking at the test results. I asked him directly, "So what's the problem, and how can we fix it?" And then my worst nightmare happened. The doctor looked at us with this blank stare, like he had just seen a UFO, an unidentified flying object. Like he couldn't make sense of what he had just seen. Like we were some kind of UFO floating in the air or something, and he simply replied, "We don't know." Then he quickly looked down at the test results again. This was followed by a very uncomfortable silence. It was clear. He was completely clueless. And to make it even clearer, I tilted my head to the side and was able to read at the top of the folder the words, "Non-specific infertility." That was how they nicknamed us. Plus, the doctor looked at us and told us to just keep on trying. Hadn't that been what we were doing all along? Now, that was it. It now dawned on me how fertility itself was in many cases a big unidentified object, a big mystery to traditional Western medicine. For a brief moment, I felt so alone, like something was really wrong with me. I even hated myself for it. But I quickly snapped out of it. I made a vow to myself. I made a vow that never again would I allow my so-called infertility and Western doctors' ignorance about what to do about it stand in the way of what women like you and I really want, a fulfilling life with a healthy baby. I decided I would research every aspect of infertility through every book and research study I could get my hands on, and through every expert I could approach and talk to from every part of the world. And that's when I had it, and decided to take matters into my own hands. If the so-called traditional medical community couldn't figure it out, I would need to find the answers myself, outside of those traditional Western medicine circles. And I would go to the 4 corners of the earth to figure it out myself. I would simply not accept giving up on my dream of having my own child. It was the cornerstone of making my life whole and complete. And without it, life would never be completely fulfilling. And I discovered a little-known Oriental medicine system that works even when you think you've tried everything and got no results. and ended up formulating a step-by-step blueprint that I've followed and thousands of others have followed that can finally get you pregnant, no matter what and how hard you've tried before. And today, I'm going to reveal it to you, so just keep watching. Remember, despite the fact that I'm now the proud mother of 2 kids and considered a fertility expert, helping other women get pregnant, I'm really no different than you. I'm just a gal who stumbled upon a really effective system to become pregnant, even when nothing seemed to work. This is a system that allows so-called infertile women, just like us, to finally get pregnant even if you thought you had tried everything and had lost all hope, making it happen naturally, without any harmful surgery and pills, and experiencing the joy and fulfillment of having this new love of your life, making you feel fully alive every day you wake up. This isn't just the system I used myself to get pregnant twice with 2 healthy, beautiful children at age 43 and 45, each time within months of trying. It's the same system I teach thousands of other women, just like you, to use to get pregnant as well. And it's the same exact system I'll be sharing with you today, so you can finally experience results like these for yourself. I'll share all the specifics with you in just a moment, but first, I feel I must warn you about the real problem you face today. This is the hidden foe, the real villain, behind why you can't get pregnant. And this is why your infertility is not your fault. Although, after you see this, you'll know it's your responsibility to take action. The sad fact is that you've been unknowingly lied to for years when it comes to your infertility problem, and these lies are the reason you've been let down in the past. The infertility industry's most popular lie has to be that you have to take fertility drugs or even undergo surgery to get pregnant. What a load of nonsense. Please, if you have ever believed this, stop right now. If you are one of the millions who have fell victim to this lie, then you need to decide now to accept the truth, because if you don't, you'll continue down the road of trying everything the fertility industry throws at you, including potentially dangerous drugs, treatments, and surgery. Your body's fertility power either remains the same, drops significantly, or is lost forever, halting all your baby plans dead in their tracks. And eventually, no matter how resolute you are, you simply give up on getting pregnant and your family dream. Listen, this is not what I want for you, and I know it's not what you desire for yourself. And this is the reason your struggles with getting pregnant are not your fault. If you really feel a need to lay blame, don't lay it on yourself. Blame the media, the infertility industry, and the powerful drug and pharmaceutical companies. Crooks like the drug and pharmaceutical companies have been purposefully misrepresenting the truth to good women like you and me for a long time. And they depend on your suffering to make a buck. All that misinformation spread by the infertility industry is enough to confuse the smartest women alive. It confused me for years. The truth is that you should almost never rely on drugs and painful surgical procedures to get pregnant. 92% of the women who use conventional treatments fail to get pregnant, and sometimes even end up worse off. A study has found a much higher rate of ovarian cancer among women who took infertility drugs. 20 to 25% of Westmead in vitro pregnancies have been multiple, with a very serious 9-fold increase in the risk of brain damage in the babies. Using drugs to shut your body's alarm system or painful surgical procedures ignores your body's messages, neglects the problem's root cause, thus making your condition worse in the long run. By correctly diagnosing the root cause of your infertility and reversing it, you are restoring your body's natural balance and making it capable of getting pregnant, finally. Now that you know the problem, that your attempts at getting pregnant have been held back due to lies you've been told, it's time to dig in and rise above the lies using these 4 tips I have for you today. These are some of the same tips that countless thousands have used to finally get pregnant, no matter how infertile, and get the child they desire and deserve. Just remember, I'll be sharing my most important life-changing tip last, so keep watching until the end. I'm going to tell you about the most important tip I have for you in just a moment. Actually, this is going to surprise you. First, you absolutely need to know about this one commonly used product you must avoid if you want to get pregnant. But most people believe this product is fine to use, and it usually is. just never when most people choose to use it. Here's what will happen if you keep using this product. The sperm will die before they reach their intended destination deep inside you. Here's what it is. I want you to avoid using commercial lubricants. This is just until you get pregnant. It's not forever, so don't worry. Most lubricants have a pH that's too high. It's too acidic for sperm and it kills them. Simply don't use any lubricants, resorting to more foreplay for more natural lubrication instead. Or use one of the very few homemade lubricants that won't hurt your chances of getting pregnant. I'll touch more on this later in the video. The same thing happens when performing oral sex on both men and women, so avoid it. Just avoiding commercial lubricants and oral sex will dramatically increase your chances of getting pregnant, keeping the sperm alive and well all the way through their journey inside you. Just picture it. You make these two small changes, and without doing any extra work, you're dramatically increasing your chances of getting pregnant. Isn't that an awesome thing to imagine? All from such a simple tip. I'm about to reveal to you another extremely important tip if you want to greatly increase your chances of getting pregnant. By removing these significant fertility killers, there are some products and environmental toxins that most women are exposed to that you must absolutely avoid. Actually, this is also going to surprise you. Most women believe these products are no problem, but they really are. I used to believe these items, which have been a part of my life for as long as I can remember, were fine. Now I know better, and so do you. The reason why you want to avoid them is that exposure to these substances can cause hormone dysfunction, ovary damage, and other major infertility problems. Unless you avoid these environmental toxins, you may be exposing yourself to things that will make the difference between being able to get pregnant and not being to, ever. Here's what it is. I want you to avoid all these specific products and environmental toxins. Most regular cleaning products, such as soaps, fabric softeners, detergents, air fresheners, plastic food containers, most cosmetic and body care products. Again, you don't have to do this forever, just until you give birth to your child, so don't worry. Here's what you do instead. Store your food in containers made of glass or stainless steel. Only choose body care products made of natural ingredients. Make sure they don't include any ingredients that contain the following words: ethyl, butyl, methyl, and propyl. Avoid all perfumes altogether. Perfume companies don't have to list all the ingredients on their products. You never know if they contain toxic ingredients. When you avoid these toxic items, you never have to worry about the dangers they may cause in terms of hormone dysfunction, ovary damage and cancer, and other infertility problems, which may be a key cause to your infertility. Just picture it. You'll have a renewed confidence in your body's ability to give life, free from the pregnancy-killing toxins that used to stop it from getting pregnant. That's not all. You'll also stop being exposed to chemicals known to cause ovarian and breast cancer. Isn't that amazing? All these benefits just from avoiding a few of these household items. And it gets even better. Here comes the really big, massive, crucial tip. Warning, without using this tip, those other tips are pointless. This tip is that crucial. This is one of the key tips for boosting your chances of getting pregnant as much as possible, even if you were never able to in the past. All naturally and without any surgery whatsoever. This tip actually forces your body to go into its peak baby-making mode for the maximum chances of a pregnancy, finally. It's the one concept most infertile women think they got right, but most likely got completely wrong. This is determining your very own unique ovulation and menstrual cycle, and having sex accordingly at specific times and frequencies, to turbocharge your chances of getting pregnant like nothing else out there. Indeed, every woman knows there are specific days of the month where they have the best chances of getting pregnant, and they have learned to calculate their fertility days based on their menstrual cycle and ovulation day, those best days to have sex for having the maximum chances of getting pregnant. The problem is, most women do not precisely identify the menstrual cycle length and exactly when they ovulate, and so they most often completely miss the mark on the best days to have sex in order to get pregnant. Now, you may think this is not a problem because you have sex very often, and so you're probably having sex on your most fertile days anyway. Big mistake. If you have too much sex too often, you're greatly reducing your chances of ever getting pregnant. Same thing if you don't have sex often enough, believe it or not. There's an exact science to it all, and I figured it out, so you can have sex on the very best days and have the highest chance possible of getting pregnant. But again, you have to know exactly when you ovulate first. And here are some important signs to look for to help you determine it. Look out for tender breasts, headaches and mood swings, an increase in cervical mucus and its elasticity, a sudden increase in basal body temperature of at least 2 degrees that lasts about 3 days, sharp sudden pain in the abdomen. Remember, knowing your menstrual cycle and ovulation day is key, and knowing your most fertile days is crucial. But again, you most definitely need to know the best frequency to have sex, because too little or too much sex and your pregnancy odds drop enormously. And you can discover the sex frequency secrets and a lot more in just a second if you want to. But let's move on for now. Okay, that was a lot to cover, and you may be feeling a bit overwhelmed or confused, and that's okay. Basically, this means you have 2 choices on where you go from here. Keep trying to get pregnant without any professional assistance, just using the tips I gave you today. And who knows, you may end up pregnant if you took really careful notes. Or there's choice number 2, the savvy choice. Let me now show you the most powerful, natural, and simple step-by-step solution to get pregnant. Finally! Let me do the work for you. And, you know, I already have. Why risk failure and frustration trying to figure all of this out by yourself when I've done the hard work for you? I've put in a decade of research and put together the formula to getting pregnant, all with women like you in mind. One that has been tested for years. One that's responsible for countless thousands of women of all ages finally getting pregnant and having that family of their own at last, without suffering, without dangerous pills, and without dangerous surgery. And I call this a one-of-a-kind system. I'm Lisa Olson, Chinese medicine researcher, alternative health and nutrition specialist, and creator of the Pregnancy Miracle System. The Pregnancy Miracle System is a first-of-its-kind, holistic, 5-step system to finally getting pregnant naturally, without dangerous pills and surgery, no matter your age or fertility issues. This radically simple pregnancy system will work for you, even if you have tubal obstruction, high levels of FSH, ovarian cysts or lazy ovaries, a history of miscarriages, PCOS or endometriosis, uterine fibroids or uterus scarring, a partner who has a low sperm count, you are in your 30s or late 40s. We recently got 2 heartfelt testimonials from a 47-year-old woman from Kentucky and a 51-year-old lady, yes, you heard that right, from Ontario, Canada. Or, if you think you've tried everything. Now let me tell you what the Pregnancy Miracle System is not, just so you know exactly what you're about to experience. This is not yet another simply eat well or go see your doctor type of advice and program. This is not some swallow this magic pill solution that promises something silly. You know, like get pregnant fast with this one-size-fits-all product or something ridiculous like that. You've been lied to enough. It's time for a solution that works without the gimmicks. And this is definitely not a have surgery and get fixed approach that does little and can gravely harm your health. Rather, the Pregnancy Miracle is the result of over 14 years of study, analyzing the most cutting-edge and sometimes out-there research, experts, and treatments. And from this moment forward, you will have the tools to replicate their success, as well as looking at the real reasons behind infertility issues and creating a clever system based on century-old Chinese medicine to unlock the key to the fertility vault. The holistic principles and strategies I discovered can now be easily duplicated by you and give you the freedom to easily boost your fertility levels through the roof and get pregnant naturally in the healthiest way. All while your energy soars, you feel stronger, more balanced, and you finally get to have your very own family that you absolutely deserve. Before we go any further, it's only fair that I be absolutely 100% honest with you. If you are looking for that magic pill pregnancy answer, or if you want just another guide filled with the same advice that has gotten you nowhere, or some other solution that you already know will never, ever work for you, then leave this page now. This system is for women who are ready to put aside the surgery options and miracle answers, yet still want to get pregnant and as fast as possible. In short, there are no one-size-fits-all answers, yet I've made this most powerful pregnancy system as easy as it can get. So, if you want the real answers to finally getting pregnant, then here's what you can expect. If you want to skyrocket your fertility levels through the roof within weeks, get pregnant naturally, safely, and as quickly as possible, possibly within 2 months. Give birth to a completely healthy baby, and get that baby you desire without sacrificing your health or your bank account with expensive fertility treatments. Then the Pregnancy Miracle System isn't just a system for you, it's the only system for you. Listen to what this woman said after using the Pregnancy Miracle. I was devastated, and so was my husband, after being told by my fertility specialist at age 38 that I had no option but to consider adoption or donor eggs. According to my doctor, I was out of eggs, and he gave me a 4% chance of getting pregnant and a 2% chance of carrying a baby to full term. I followed your step-by-step guidelines. After 1 month of trying, I became pregnant and had a beautiful, healthy boy. 9 months after that, I did everything in your book again, and after 2 months of trying, I got pregnant again and gave birth to another perfect little boy. Lauren Ross, Georgia, USA. Here's another satisfied customer. I just wanted to say thank you for writing this program and for giving hope to women at my age. I am 46, and I am finally going to be a mother. Emma Jager, Berlin, Germany. And listen to what this customer said after using Pregnancy Miracle. After 7 years of trying to conceive, I finally got pregnant 4 weeks after I read your book and followed your program. It was simply amazing. I had a history of recurrent miscarriages and was also diagnosed with genetic problems. But by using your system, I got pregnant naturally at age 44, and after 2 HSGs and 4 negative IUIs, including 6 induction clomide cycles and a laparoscopy. Everything in your book makes sense. I am recommending your program to all my friends. God bless you. Nicole Terry, age 44. Let's take a look at what you will receive inside your copy of the Pregnancy Miracle System. Discover the first, most important element that, when eliminated, can virtually dissolve over 85% of all infertility cases. On page 73, you'll discover the 4 things you must do right now before even attempting to get pregnant naturally. Skip even just one of these, and you are decreasing your chances of getting pregnant by 92%. This is a totally different approach that will change the game and finally provide you with real hope of becoming pregnant. On page 105, you'll discover the one secret, 100% natural hormonal balancing supplement that you should always take on a daily basis, guaranteed to make a dramatic impact on your infertility condition, sometimes within days. On page 202, find out the top 7 worst foods you should never eat when you are struggling to get pregnant. Did you know, for example, that a certain beverage can decrease your chances of conceiving by 50%? We reveal on page 208 the easy 3-step protocol, and I guarantee it will dramatically boost your partner's sperm count and motility like nothing else. On page 194, you'll discover this almost magical combination of 3 types of herbs that will dramatically empower your body's self-immune mechanism and cleansing abilities required to eliminate infertility. On page 214, you'll find out why you should never use any makeup that contains the following ingredient. If you do so, you will be struggling to get pregnant for years instead of conceiving 8 weeks from now. On page 127, you'll discover my unknown fertility boosting protocol you can use immediately that boosts your odds of getting pregnant today by 317%. You're going to love reading about this one, I know it. And finally, you'll be introduced to the only way to treat infertility and get pregnant, a method that works for virtually everyone who applies it. This is a one-of-a-kind, holistic Chinese system you cannot get anywhere else. The Pregnancy Miracle is a scientifically proven 5-step, multidimensional system that has helped over 137,358 women in 154 countries worldwide to get pregnant naturally in 60 days. As you probably noticed by now, the Pregnancy Miracle System is by far the easiest system for getting pregnant, no matter what your physical condition, as it allows you to carry on with your life without life-disrupting surgeries, building you into a fertility powerhouse and allowing you greater lifestyle freedom. The results come fast, too. In fact, many miracle pregnancy users report that they finally got pregnant for the first time in less than 2 months. And that is amazing considering they are seeing the results and giving life naturally without resorting to drugs or dangerous surgeries. Perhaps you're concerned that the Pregnancy Miracle, with all of its amazing fertility and pregnancy strategies, will cost you quite a bit. And in all honesty, it really should. After all, this system has helped thousands of infertile women just like you finally get pregnant quickly. I'll get to the price in just a few moments. First, I want to share a few other unique benefits this one-of-a-kind system will deliver to you. Discover a single task you can do right now to determine exactly when you ovulate, so you will not miss your fertility window. You'll discover 17 common household products you must avoid that interfere with the hormonal regulation of your reproductive system. You definitely don't want to miss this chapter. You'll also discover a secret yet very simple technique to double your chance of conception overnight. This tactic is ignored by 99% of women. Plus, I'll be revealing exactly how to get pregnant naturally, without surgery, using this one-of-a-kind Chinese holistic pregnancy system. The price of the Pregnancy Miracle System sold by itself is valued at $97. Yet, you're not just receiving the Pregnancy Miracle System today. Just for watching this presentation, I'd like to give you, free of charge, these value-add bonuses to help you have a healthy pregnancy even faster. Pregnancy Week by Week. This exclusive report takes you through each of your weekly stages of pregnancy. You will also discover the biological changes you will experience during pregnancy, along with a complete set of images of the developing baby at different stages. This is a $19.95 value, and it's yours free. You're also going to get the ultimate guide to relaxation. Why is this so important? Because managing stress and knowing how to relax are both absolutely necessary to having freedom from infertility and a healthy and happy life. This ultimate guide to stress reduction and relaxation is just what you need to finally take control and rid yourself of stress and welcome relaxation once and for all. This is a $39.97 value, and it's yours free. And not only that, but you're also going to get a 100-page baby names book. This special guide contains 7,000 plus baby names, plus the meaning and origin of each name for your new baby boy or baby girl. The guide has more than 100 pages listing hundreds of unique and unknown baby names in many different languages to help you choose the perfect baby name for your future child. This is a $19.95 value, and it's yours free. You'll also get the unique PMS to PPD guide. This guide offers detailed information on anything and everything related to women's bodies. You'll learn everything you need to know about the phases of the female body with this fantastic ebook, from menstruation to menopause and everything in between. This is a $37.95 value, and it's yours free. You'll also get free lifetime updates to the Pregnancy Miracle System. What does this mean for you? It means if tomorrow I discover something that will dramatically boost your fertility even more, for example, you will always be the first one to know, and you'll get it for free. See, I believe in constant improvement, and I will always continue to research, test, and refine what I've learned to make this program even better. And you will always be the first one to know. This is a $27 value, and it's yours free. Now you can see why the Pregnancy Miracle System is valued at $97 even without the bonuses. This is a steal. And if you bought the bonuses by themselves, your total investment today would be over $267. However, just for watching this presentation today, I have a much better deal coming your way. Just keep watching, as it won't last much longer. Of course, you could choose to just continue on the path you're on right now and pay 10, 50, or even 200 times this much money in the near future in the form of more expensive and dangerous surgery. Remember, 92% of women who use conventional treatments fail to get pregnant. Or those worthless drugs and expensive, painful procedures with their nasty side effects that are far from being safe. And let's not even talk about the stress, the feeling of disappointment, frustration, and the awful toll on your relationship because you desperately want a child, yet can't figure out the fertility secrets for yourself. And that isn't what I want for you. So let's make this a really easy decision, okay? I feel you deserve to know why I am about to offer you such a massive discount today. So let me share my dream with you. It's a cause that I'm inviting you to join, along with thousands of other women just like you who are ready to reignite their fertility powers, transform their bodies into a strong home capable of giving birth to a healthy baby, and finally get pregnant and give birth to their very own baby. And above all, share your new life and child with the world. A few years ago, I set an inspiring goal. I dedicated myself to helping more than 100,000 women get pregnant and give birth to healthy babies. Since then, I've helped more than 137,358 women bring a child into this world. That's many thousands of new lives total. Can you imagine it? How much joy would that create? How many other women would be inspired by this cause? The bottom line, I decided that I absolutely needed to let as many women as possible join in this cause. A cause I call 100,000 Babies Now. The good news? That means a much lower price for you because I want you to join the cause and I don't want finances to stop anyone. That means that today you will not be paying the retail value of the Pregnancy Miracle System and the bonuses, not even close. So your investment today will not be $267, not even half that, not even $67. Your total investment today, which includes the every other day diet system and all the bonuses you see above, is now only one payment of just $47. Look below this presentation right now, and then click on the orange rectangle order button that says Order Now to lock in your discounted price today for only $47. Listen, don't decide right now. Take advantage of my unconditional double guarantee. Just try the Pregnancy Miracle System for yourself for up to 60 days. If you don't get pregnant just as easily as thousands of other women, or even if you just don't like the way the books are designed, the font typeface I used, you name it, I'll gladly refund every penny. No questions, no hassles. Look below this video right now. Click on the orange button that says Add to Cart to claim your discounted price now. You'll join everyday women like Nora and Karen who experienced these incredible results following the Pregnancy Miracle System. I've tried everything Western medicine had to offer, but to no avail. I gave birth to my first baby daughter last month, Nora Zates. Within a few months of following your suggestions, I became pregnant after years of being unable to conceive, Karen Devitt. Plus, if you act now, before this presentation ends, I will toss in this one-of-a-kind super bonus worth $197. That brings your total value to over $397. Yet today, if you act now, it's all yours for just one payment of only $47. Click on the orange button that says Add to Cart to claim your discounted price now. You'll be granted immediate access to everything the Pregnancy Miracle System and all the bonuses, plus your free 3 months of one-on-one counseling with me worth $197 just for taking immediate action today. Here's what will happen the moment you click on the Add to Cart button below this video. First, you'll be taken to our 100% secure checkout page. Then, after you order, you can select the add-ons you prefer to help you get pregnant even faster. It's that simple. Remember, you've been unable to get pregnant for far too long, and the pain of continuing in a state of inaction will only lead to more frustration, more despair, an ever-present, inescapable void in your life. Yet all of this can change the moment you begin applying the Quick Start principles in the Pregnancy Miracle System. Picture the moment you finally have the answer you've been looking for and begin the path to becoming fertile and finally pregnant. You feel alive, full of hope and optimism. You feel a powerful transformation happening inside your body today and every day after. You are experiencing the overwhelming love, fulfillment, and life-renewing results from finally having your baby at long last. Yes, it's true. Your infertility, up until today, has largely been no fault of your own. It's true, you've been lied to by the powerful infertility industry and the false promises no one stands behind. However, today marks your day to take responsibility, to take the action necessary to put an end to the lies, and begin anew on a true lifestyle-friendly fertility plan that simply works. And unlike those phony solutions, this one is guaranteed to work. Try it first for up to 60 days and see the results you desire, or you pay absolutely nothing. Plus, you're always hours away from an answer from our friendly support staff. Immediately after you order, you need to download this, the Pregnancy Miracle System Main Guide. Then flip to page 82 to begin your Eastern Medicine Infertility Questionnaire. This simple Eastern questionnaire will guarantee you begin with the right course of action that's right for your own unique body. Remember, along with your main guide, you'll also be receiving the complete new edition of the Pregnancy Miracle System. This is your easy-to-follow formula for a lifestyle-friendly fertility and pregnancy system that actually works to increase your fertility power every day. Don't forget the bonus books, the Pregnancy Week-by-Week Guide, so you feel fully empowered, knowing exactly what to expect each week of your pregnancy. The Ultimate Guide to Relaxation, so you finally take control and rid yourself of the fertility-killing stress that may be holding you back from ever getting pregnant. 7,000 plus baby names with meanings, your guide to unique and unknown baby names to help you choose the perfect baby name for your future child. The From PMS to PPD Understanding the Phases of the Female Body Guide. You'll learn everything you need to know about the phases of the female body with this fantastic ebook, from menstruation to menopause and everything in between. Don't forget, you'll also get 3 months free one-on-one counseling with me, so you'll never, ever have to wonder about anything, and will always have all your questions answered. Just do not put this off 1 second longer. Here's why. First, as you recall, I lowered the price by over half, just so you can jump in now. Yet eventually, I'm going to raise that price back up to where it really deserves to be. So act now before that happens. Also, you do not want to feel left out if my super bonus, the 3 months of personal counseling with me, sells out without a spot left for you. Only the first comers will be guaranteed access. Everyone else will be out of luck. And let's not forget, unless you take action now, today, you may never take action. You may do what some people do and put it off, just a few more days, which will turn into months, then years. You'll grow even more resentful of the pregnant women you see everywhere, even more frustrated with yourself. Your health may begin to deteriorate because of that. And eventually, you may just give up on your dream and will forever have a big unfulfilled hole in your heart and in your life. You may even lose your relationship because this infertility dead end will turn out to be too much for the both of you. So let's make sure you get what you really want and do the only smart thing you can do. Take advantage of this limited time offer while you still can, and wisely get on the right path to a simple, safe, and natural journey to getting pregnant today. Click the Add to Cart orange rectangular button below, and let's get you started now. If you're still watching, I bet you still have some questions. Here are the most common questions I get, and the answers to help you out. Will the program work even if I have high FSH levels? Yes, we've had many women who have had high FSH levels who were able to lower it back to the normal range through specific dietary changes and unique supplements. It may take a few weeks before you start seeing results, but it can happen earlier than that. Will the program work if I have endometriosis? Yes, the Pregnancy Miracle program can reverse endometriosis. Many women on the program have managed to eliminate it through the combination of diet changes, which happen to respond well to endometriosis, along with specific Chinese remedies and acupressure treatments as well. Will the program work even if my husband has a low sperm count? Yes, the program includes a specific male fertility plan, that focuses on reversing and correcting issues regarding low sperm count, sperm motility, sperm volume, and sperm morphology problems as well. Can the program eliminate ovarian cysts or uterine fibroids as well? Yes, we've had many women on the program who suffer from fibroids and ovarian cysts and have successfully managed to eliminate those issues and to conceive by implementing the protocols outlined in the Pregnancy Miracle program. By reversing your hormonal and internal imbalance through the right kind of diet, supplements, and cleansing protocol, you'll also be able to get rid of these tumors or abnormal growths. Is the program suitable for single women who need a sperm donor? Yes, the Pregnancy Miracle program isn't intended for couples only, but also for any woman who needs a big boost in her fertility and the creation of an optimal environment for ovulation and conception, either by using a donor or otherwise. Will the diet in the program be suitable for vegetarians or vegans? Yes. We've had many customers who were able to complete the program successfully while being on a vegetarian-vegan diet. You see, the diet recommended through the program is basically pro-vegetarian. We do believe that a plant-based diet is the best in terms of boosting fertility and eliminating toxins from your body. Can the program be used by Black women? For your information, we've had many women on the program from various ethnic backgrounds, including Black African women and Asian women, who followed the treatment outlined in the Pregnancy Miracle program and were able to get pregnant afterwards with no real difficulty. There is really no difference when it comes to boosting fertility between various ethnic groups. Is the program suitable for women with PCOS? Yes, we've had many women on this program who suffered from PCOS and hormonal imbalance, but have still successfully managed to reverse that condition and to conceive by implementing the protocols outlined in the Pregnancy Miracle program. PCOS, short for polycystic ovarian syndrome, is a common cause of anovulation and female infertility. The infertility rate with PCOS is very high. You'll be able to reverse that condition by focusing mainly on hormonal balancing protocols, a special diet, and unique supplementation. Remember, along with your main guide, you'll also be receiving the complete new edition of the Pregnancy Miracle System. This is your easy-to-follow formula for a lifestyle-friendly fertility and pregnancy system that actually works and increases your fertility power every day. Pregnancy week by week, so you feel fully empowered, knowing exactly what to expect each week of your pregnancy. The ultimate guide to relaxation, so you finally take control and rid yourself of the fertility-killing stress that may be holding you back from ever getting pregnant. 7,000 plus baby names with meanings. Your guide to unique and unknown baby names to help you choose the perfect baby name for your future child. The From PMS to PPD, Understanding the Phases of the Female Body Guide. You'll learn everything you need to know about the phases of the female body with this fantastic ebook, from menstruation to menopause and everything in between. And my super bonus, 3 months free one-on-one counseling with me, so you'll never, ever have to wonder about anything and will always have all your questions answered. Click the Add to Cart orange rectangular button below, and let's get started now.